Hello, everybody. It is me, Casey, and today we are doing Yandere Harvest X Listener. Let's get into this. You were sitting down by the fountain. You were looking at it. Why the fuck is there just a golden bear? It doesn't even match the aesthetic here. You know what? It doesn't matter. As you hear a noise, as the front doors open, in comes a red animatronic. I'm sorry for the background noise. I have a sweet little baby kitten who is new. She's so sweet. I love her. I got her yesterday. And, she a little demon right now. She's been scratching up everything. Ow! She's biting my finger. Okay. Anyways, let's get back into this. As he walks through, a bunch of crows follow him. As you look at the man before saying, Harvest? Harvest looks at you before saying, Yin. You look at him. So, I have a question for you, Harvest. Could you possibly train me? Could I possibly train you? And why is that? I watched Earth have a meltdown because of nobody wanting to protect themselves. And I want to be able to protect myself. And what do I get if I do this? I don't know. A fight with me? Follow me. Harvest grabs you by the shoulder as he picks you up and throws you over his shoulder. Wait, I thought we were walking. No. Next thing you know, Harvest dragged you out of the Pizzaplex. Now, you were led to a place that you were not familiar with. You didn't know if this was Harvest's home or if this was somebody else's. It was a little cabin in the woods. The cabin was surrounded by crows. There was a land full with grains. And there was a horse? Okay, I know this was supposed to be an animatronic that is meant for the Harvest Moon stuff, festival and stuff. But genuinely, what the fuck? You were led inside. As Harvest looks at you before saying, you do not need to fight. You look at Harvest before saying, what? Why should you fight if I'm here to help you? Maybe 'cause I don't need you to protect me? What if you're not there one day and I get taken out? I at least want to be able to fight back. You will never be touched. Nobody can touch you. But, Harvest, there are no buts, Yin. You are under my guidance. I will help you. And in return, you will stay with me. But, Harvest, there are no buts. Okay, Yin? Oh, okay. Do I at least get to see my friends? And my creator? That will be in due time. But what if Earth and the others get worried about me? You don't need to worry about that. But no buts. After that day, Harvest comes back to the exact same place that you stay in once per week. And on those days, he brings back all types of trinkets and goodies. Today was the day that he brought back chocolate. You were sitting down reading a book. As Harvest comes through the door, he was holding something, a box of chocolates, as he gives it to you, before saying, "Here you go, Yin." It was in a heart shape. You look at him before saying, "Thank you," as you ate a piece of chocolate. He looks at your book, the title being a bit weird. "What is this book that you're reading?" "Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it." "Yin, what is it?" It's nothing." He grabs the book out of your hand, reading a couple of the words, as he looks at you, before saying, "So are these the type of books you like? Dirty little books like these? The ones that describe pleasure?" He says to you. You grab a blanket as you cover your face with it. He looks at you, taking the blanket out of your hand as he looks at you. "Tell me, are these the type of books you like, Yin?" You look away from him as he laughs real hard before somewhat picking you up. As you sit in his lap, you felt small, weak, as he reads the title of the book out loud. "A Bloody Day? Seriously? What? You like graphic horror novels, but also love a good smutty book? Yin, you are so dirty," he says to you. You start to blush red. You felt like he was doing this on purpose. As he looks at you, "I was just coming to tell you that we are going to see Earth today." You perked up as you looked at him. "What? We do? Wait, we're gonna go see Earth?" He looks at you before saying yes. And then he says, "And afterwards, you're going to show me in the library where are you getting these books? And what type do you like?" He says to you. You look at him before saying, "Okay," a bit red, as you and him walk out of the house and walk towards the Pizzaplex. Okay, my little kitten left me, okay. Next thing you know, you're face to face with Earth. As Earth looks at Harvest before saying, "So, you had her the whole time?" Harvest looks at Earth before saying, "It is none of your concern." Yin, so you were with Harvest and didn't think to tell Mars, me, Lunar, anybody? Harvest looks at you. He was giving you a deadpan look. As you look back at Earth before saying, "I really didn't know how to." "So what, are you two dating? What's going on?" You look at Harvest as Harvest looks at you. You thought to yourself, thinking of an answer, before you finally blurt out, yes? Harvest walks up to you, grabbing your chin, as he makes you face Earth, before saying, do you have an issue with us dating? Earth looks at Harvest before saying, I'm glad you found something to protect. Harvest looks at Earth before saying, and I'm glad you're getting stronger. They look at one another. They were in an intense staring contest. When the next thing you hear is little footsteps, to see Lunar and Dazzle walking up to you. Dazzle jumps into your arms before saying, Yen, how you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. Next thing you know, you were surrounded. Mars, DJ, Chico, Lunar, Earth, and Dazzle, and Comedy Bot were all surrounding you. But you were missing a few people. Where was Andromeda? Where was Roxas? And you didn't care much about him, but where was Knight? Next thing you know, you hear a voice that was calm say, calm down, everybody. Get out of her way. She's probably a bit overwhelmed. You know that voice really well. That was Andromeda. You looked at Andromeda before saying, Annie? Andromeda looks at you before saying, Yin, I haven't seen you in such a long time. How long has it been? Well, it's been around 2 months. 2 months? Yes. And I didn't know that you were dating Harvest. And that is crazy. You managed to get Harvest. I know. Harvest was looking at you the whole time. And Earth noticed this. So she walks up to Harvest as she whispers something into his ear. What, are you like her guard dog or something? You're watching her like a hawk. He looks at Earth before saying, I have been teaching you all of my ways, and if you dare to come at me like this, you will regret it. You will regret this, Earth. Harvest, eventually, gets tired of people surrounding you, as he grabs your arm and says, we are leaving now. They all look at Harvest before saying, no, not Earth. Yin should stay here a bit longer. You all are treading on thin ice. We are leaving now. As Harvest and you walk out, Earth yells, so when's the next time you guys are coming over? Whenever I feel like it. Lunar says, that probably was the most toxically healthy couple I've seen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty toxically healthy. I mean, a bit on the pushy side with Harvest, but those two seem like they would do good for one another. Her being calmer, and Harvest being the a bit excited one. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more, then comment that down below. Bye-bye. This was requested by somebody. I don't remember their name. They'll probably say something in the comment section like, oh, I was the one who commented this down. So, yeah. Bye-bye.